You are looking at a normal cat without any pain and completely healthy. But do you want to know when he was rescued when he was only 4 months old and weighed only 400 grams? Sales is the cat in that touching story. What he went through will make anyone who watches it cry. Keep watching the video to feel it. It was a dark and quiet night when we first found him. The dim light barely revealed his tiny, fragile body. But one thing was clear. Something was terribly wrong with his eyes. At first we thought it was just a severe infection. But as we got closer, we realised the situation was far worse than we could have imagined. We carefully picked him up, feeling how small and helpless he was in our hands. He weighed less than 400 grams, just a baby, barely 4 weeks old. His body was weak, but his spirit was still there. We knew we had to act fast. Bringing him home, we took a closer look at his injuries, and our hearts broke. His eyes were severely damaged, and he needed immediate medical attention. The veterinarian confirmed our fears. This little one, whom we named Sales, would require not 1 but 4 surgeries to repair the damage. The road ahead would be long, painful and uncertain. The hardest part was knowing that Sales couldn't have painkillers. He was too young, too tiny for his body to handle the medication. This meant that every procedure, every moment of his recovery, he would have to endure the pain with nothing to ease his suffering. Yet, despite everything, he never gave up. Sales would patiently wait for his treatments to be done. He never lashed out, never resisted. And once it was over, instead of hiding or cowering, he would simply look up at us, his tiny body still shaking from the pain, and try to play. It was as if he refused to let his suffering define him. We, on the other hand, couldn't hold back our tears. Watching him go through so much without even the relief of painkillers was unbearable. Every cry he made, every small wince of discomfort, it all broke our hearts. But Sales had already decided. He wasn't going to let this stop him from being happy. As the weeks passed, he grew stronger. Surgery after surgery, he endured everything with a resilience that inspired us all. The pain was still there, but so was his joy. He would chase after toys, pounce at imaginary objects, and curl up in our laps, purring softly as if to comfort us instead of the other way around. His spirit was unbreakable. His will to live was stronger than any pain he faced. And then the day finally came. The day when all his surgeries were completed and his little body had healed. He would never regain his sight, but it didn't matter. He had already shown us that true strength isn't about what you can see or do. It's about how much love you can give despite everything you've been through. Sales taught us that even in the darkest moments there is still hope. Even in pain, there is still love. Even in suffering, there is still joy. Today, Sales is not just a survivor. He's a symbol of resilience, of never giving up, and of embracing life no matter the odds. His story is proof that every life, no matter how small, is worth fighting for. And now, we ask you to be a part of this journey. Share Sales' story. Let the world see what love, compassion, and determination can do. Let this story be a reminder that every act of kindness, no matter how small, can create a miracle. Because somewhere out there, another little soul like Sales is waiting. Waiting for someone to believe in them, to fight for them, to show them that they are not alone. Be that someone. Be the reason a life is saved. Thanks for your kindness and caring. Don't forget to follow and support us to see more meaningful stories like this. See you in the next rescue stories.